up, you guys? Julian here. Today I'm excited to be showing you how to do funk assault and Bo Didier style hard groove techno. This new stuff, very influenced by like 2000s and 90s tribal techno as well. Very aggressive and punchy, but still groovy. To go along this video, you can get the full template. Everything that you're hearing right now that you heard in the intro is available at the top of the description on my website. Thanks for the support. Make sure to grab that because it's an awesome template that's going to help you make your best hard groove track ever today, immediately, as soon as you download it. Thanks for the support, everybody. And let's get started. Alright, so first thing we got up here would actually be the sidechain. It's just a little piece of a kick that we can sidechain everything to so we get a nice punchy sidechain. Then we got the kick. So yeah, we're using this one. You can hear it. It's almost like a trancey kick, you know, and that's part of pushing it forward, right? Back in the day, they were using more like 909s, 808s, stuff like that. Now these like trancey, real punchy, hard kicks are the way we do it. I've got a little subcut on that, and then we're converting it to mono. And then we have this bass line. So what the bass line is made up of is this. It's this drum rack. Right, you can hear if I play that with the kick. Right, we're creating this like aggressive groove using basically a bunch of kicks and toms. And then I'm putting that through the delay. Amp, which you can hear really brings out the rumble to it. Low pass. And then we sidechain it so it stays nice and punchy underneath the kick. And then a little bit of a subcut at the end. And you can hear it creates a really nice groovy bass line. Like it's not just like a steady rumble. It gives you like a lot of movement down there. And that's really what these tracks need. Like if you listen to everything that's not those two elements, see, it's really missing a certain groove. You need that bass line that's do-do-do-do-do all around, right? We can have some hi-hats. So what we're doing is we're layering a few together. We got this one. This one, which I actually took, this is like one of my rave loops that I made, and I just took a little piece of it, so you kind of get some more movement in the hi-hat. See what I'm saying? And then we have this one, which is a closed hi-hat, and then it also has those little bouncy notes, but that just adds a little punch. And then I have this utility just doing bass mono in case there's any low frequencies that get weird in there. 909 claps, so we got like our main drums really punching right off the bat, you know. Like this foundation has to be smacking before anything else will. Then we have some more drums. We got the shaker. Little bouncy. You can hear like these kind of repetitive percussions. Even though it sounds small, it's important. See how it kind of makes it like talk to itself a little bit more. We have some bongos. And this rave loop. I'm pretty sure this is the one that I used for the hi-hat, but we're just letting this one play out. It's quiet though. That's the other thing too. Like you're gonna have a lot of layers to the percussion to really get like this. But not everything's gonna be super loud, right? Like sometimes you just want some little quiet stuff that's in the background that you really it just adds to the overall atmosphere, but it's not like taking over. Then we have the stabs. So, as you can see, the stabs are not really that much processing, right? Like when we talk about these, this is really a case of sound selection. And when we talk about that kind of like old school sound, you know, these are very like 80s, 90s, even 2000s a bit hip hop influence, right? Like that same stab definitely was used in a ton of like 80s hip hop, right? And that one too, probably. So, you know, it's really pulling from a lot of those sounds of the past, but then creating these new grooves with it, like the way that these are like talking to each other. And it's like, it sounds like one thing in the whole mix, but it creates this really, it's just three things working together to create this really cohesive groove. And you know, as far as processing, it's simple. You know, maybe just some high pass filters, a little bit of delay, like on this one. You don't want to overdo it with the delay though, because it'll definitely mess up the mix, but it's really just sound selection, I'm telling you, and then just creating a nice little groove, creating a lot of space too, like see, there's a lot of room for this thing to dance around like that. Versus if you just had stuff, like if this was like down, 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 you wouldn't have any room for that. So you gotta make space, but you can create these grooves pretty easily. It's really just sound selection. So there we are. As you can see, you know, it's definitely got a lot of that old influence, but there's a lot of stuff that's making it new and futuristic as well that you got to remember. It's not all just the old school samples. It's also how can we push it into the future. So that's going to be it for this one, guys. I hope you enjoyed. As always, make sure to like this video as well as subscribe. And let me know what you think of this video in the comments. Like I said in the beginning, you can get this full project file, samples, MIDI, presets, everything from this video is available at the top of the description on my website. Make sure to go grab that so you can take yourself to the next level today. Thanks for the support, everybody, and I'll see you tomorrow with another video.